I bet you thought that recording and editing pro-looking screen and face recording videos like the one you're watching right now was complicated and time-consuming. But this next level screen recording app is gonna surprise you. My name is Meredith Marsh, and here on this channel, I'm here to help you look good, sound good, and feel good on camera. And I wanna introduce you to Tella, who is the sponsor for today's video, because I've been making screen recording tutorial style videos since pretty much day one on this channel. I've tested so many different screen recording and editing apps. And what I have found is that recording your screen or your screen and your face is one thing, but making your screen recording videos, your tutorials, your how-tos look professional and presentable without spending forever editing them to look professional and presentable has been a whole different ballgame up until right now. Because in my opinion, if you're making videos to build your business or your YouTube channel, your personal brand online, why would you settle for anything less than professional and presentable, you know? So what you're seeing here is Tella. You can record your screen, record your face and your screen right from within your browser. So there's no problem with whether you're on a Mac or a PC, and you can record with the browser and then edit right within the browser. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm logged in, so let me start a new video up here in the top left, and you can see it's already pulled up my camera. So I can record with my regular Canon M50 Mark II like I always do because it's connected to my computer through the Elgato Cam Link. So I can use my FaceTime camera that's connected to my monitor, but my teleprompter's in the way, so you can't really see me, and the quality is not that great. So that's why I use a real camera. My microphone all plugged into my Mackie Mcaster. So I wanted to make sure that I have my Mcaster Studio selected for my mic input. Now, one of the cool things I love about this is you could use Tella to completely replace something like Loom, where if you need to create one-off quick videos for your team or for a client, for example, you can do that really easily with Tella. But what I love it for is I create YouTube videos where I'm piecing together a fairly large video. It's not just a one-off 2-minute, 3-minute clip. But I could also upload a clip or select a clip from within my Tella videos that are already in my account. But I'm going to have multi-selected right here before I hit record. And then I also want to make sure that I can share my screen. So this is pretty typical of most screen sharing programs within the browser. Let's choose this Google window here and I'll share this. So let's hit share. And you can see that I have myself here. I know that my camera's on and I'm in my frame. It's going to record the camera. It's going to record what I have selected here, which is my browser window. All I have to do is hit this button here. I'm going to get a little bit of a countdown and I'm going to minimize that video so that I have Google here. So let's say I was making a YouTube video and I want to search up something about like how to brew coffee without a coffee maker. Oh, Rachel Ray show. So I'm just going to pull up my actual recording here and I'm going to hit stop. So we've just recorded one whole clip. Let's say I want to let's stop my screen and just do an intro here where it's just me on screen. So it's just talking head. Hey, it's Meredith. This and this. See, I mess up my words a lot. So once I'm done recording, I'm going to hit preview over here on the bottom right. And this is going to be the area that we actually do the editing. Editing in Tella works kind of how you would expect, but it's a lot easier because you can do a lot of really cool stuff with just the click of a button. So for example, you can see I have my talking head video here. This is recorded myself in my screen. So where's my screen? It's under the layout. All I have to do is select the layout that I want and Tella will put everything where I want it to go. Do I want my face on the left or the right or the top or the other side or a circle or a rectangle. What is that shape? Or maybe I want it to be vertical. I love this layout, by the way. So no more just sticking your head down in the corner because that's the only place that it kind of like makes sense to go. Now you can hit a button and you can have your layout be however you want, and you can change it throughout your clip. For example, we'll just keep this one here. I kind of like that one. I like the vertical with the screen and everything. So we'll keep that there. Let's start at the very top of all of your editing tools over here on the right-hand side. So you have trim, which you will probably recognize from any video editor that you've ever used. So you can trim the beginning or the end of your clip. If you mess up a bunch of times, like I do, you can trim that off at the beginning. Or if you mess up in the middle, you can hit split and you can literally just split this up and then just hit delete and get rid of the middle portion. So you would go through here, hit play, listen, watch, figure out where you want it to stop, and trim accordingly. This one is just the talking head portion, that intro portion. Again, you can trim, split, delete. We have the layout of when we have our head and our screen. You also can have a layout for just your head. So it gives us those options here if you want it to just be like vertical, just the whole screen or the whole frame, or give yourself a border or be circle or square, whatever you want to do there. And then you can also change the size. I really like the borders that Tella gives us, because then you can also select whether you want it to be rounded or straight. The zoom function is also really nice because let's just say there's a spot here. Let's say I'm talking about Google, and wherever I'm talking about searching up something on Google, I'm going to say, I want to add a zoom here. Let's say where I'm typing. And so I have it at 200, but I could change it up, make it a little bit less, make it a little bit more. So it's so smooth. This is what I absolutely love about Tella. Normally, I edit my screen recordings inside of ScreenFlow, and you can create zoom, smooth things like that too, but you have to click like 12 different buttons to make it happen and get the settings just right and make it perfect. And with Tella, it's literally just the click of a button. And I appreciate that so much because it's such a big time saver. Another option down here under Zoom would be to re-record. So because you have these multiple clips, let's just say I recorded my video and then I'm editing and I notice, oh shoot, I said something wrong. Like I said the wrong word, which, as you know, happens quite a bit. I can choose to re-record that whole clip if I want to. I love this concept of recording and editing as you go, so that by the time you're done, you have a really great rough draft of your video. The background option is also really cool because if you have branded images or anything that you want to have in the background, that's the area around this like frame here, you can upload that on your own. You have some Unsplash images to choose from. You have some Tella images that they provide you with, like I kind of like this purple one. There's some animated backgrounds over here, which I haven't messed with too much. And then you also have some just basic colors or gradients that you can create to match your own colors or your own brand. There's also the crop screen function, which doesn't work with the video portion, but it works with the screen recording portion. So if I have my screen recording selected, which by the way, you can grab this and move it around wherever you want it to go. So you don't have to use these pre-designed layouts, but they're pretty good the way that they are. So if I hit crop screen, then this allows me to say, you know, I don't want the whole browser window. We can make this bigger. The last tool down here on the right is the size. And this is where you can decide whether you want this video that you're creating, like the overall video project, to be a landscape like for YouTube, or completely vertical portrait, or have it be completely square. Now, when you're happy with your final project, you're done editing and you're ready to upload it to YouTube, there are some really cool options when you export this final video, the final project. But I want to let you know that you can try Tella for yourself for free for the next 7 days with all of the pro features and functions that I just showed you, using the link down below in the description. And if you decide that you love it and all of the pro features, you can save 30% on that pro account too, but make sure you use the link down in the description below to take advantage of that. And if you're curious about growing your channel with how-to tutorial style videos like I have done, my best channel growth tips are coming up for that too. Now let's export this for YouTube. So I'm going to hit finish down here in the bottom right-hand side. This is going to show us our video in a preview mode, and you can take this page and actually share it with somebody. Share it with somebody on your team. Share it with a client if you created a one-off video showing your client how to do something. But we need to get this onto YouTube. Of course, this is just an example. I'm not going to upload this one to YouTube, but there are some options here that I want you to see. With the Pro version, you can export this video in 4K, and there is also this option here to download each individual clip separately. So I could download this as one whole cohesive file, like it's done, it's ready to go. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, or I can get the layouts, get the backgrounds, get it into a really, really good rough cut, and then download each individual clip and pull those into another editor like Premiere Pro, for example, where I'll add my background music, add my lower thirds, and make any other more advanced edits that I want to make that typically aren't even necessary for a YouTube video, but it's part of my workflow. So going to export the video and download for us. So this video is only like not even a minute long. So it's not going to take long to export, and I can upload that file to YouTube. Let you know how easy it is to create pro looking videos, talking head videos, screen recording videos with Tella. Make sure you test drive it through the link down in the description. That will also save you a bunch of money if you decide that those pro tools like the layouts at a click of a button are too good to pass up. And when it comes to using screen recording, how-to tutorial style videos to grow your YouTube channel, creating a library of binge-worthy videos is actually the most powerful way to do that. And I'll tell you a little bit of a secret. I don't think I've ever said this out loud on my channel, but personally, I think talking head and how-to tutorial style videos, they're actually the easiest videos to create a library of binge-worthy videos to grow your channel. But I have a video explaining exactly how to make your videos binge-worthy on your channel, how to become bingeable on YouTube so that you can attract new viewers and new subscribers with every single video that you publish on your channel. And so I'll cue that video up for you here, and check out Tella using the link down in the description.